Hi guys, we're back. We're back in the office and it feels so good, right Matt?
Yep.
Oh my God, what an amazing, great, very productive trip we had, and we're so excited to just kind of start working on all the new things we found, right Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. But today, I'm finally back in the office and I get to really touch these hobos. They are amazing. So the black suede sold out. So there's a pre-order for the next batch coming up. So definitely if you're looking for the black suede.
I love that. That's great.
For sure, grab one. We have the caramel suede and the navy suede right now. And I love both of these. I don't know which one I'm going to get because I might do the navy suede because I have caramel suede. So I might do this one for a change. So I just wanted to show it to you real quick. I really want to show you the craftsmanship of this bag. So a lot of people ask me, can you show me how this slouches? I love how it drapes, and we had to work it so many times for this to drape so beautifully like this. The handle is one of my most favorite things about the strap, this whole bag. Matt, can you get a close up on the handle here? It is so beautifully constructed. I love that there's a little bit of little poofiness here. I love the back side of this handle. I find it so beautiful. Everything has been meticulously kind of just thought over. I love the new zipper pull with the handle. I love on the navy doing the cognac because I think it's so striking and it makes it look so rich. So I just absolutely love these bags. They're so beautiful. So let me show you real quick. Let me take my jacket off.
Okay, but before, people are going to ask about your jacket. So what do you have to say about
Oh my God. Okay. Of course, I'm like, it's so hot in here. I'm like, I still have to wear my jacket, right, Matt? So Matt and I were out this weekend, and I've been, searching for a black leather jacket for the longest time. Could not find it, and finally we popped into this random vintage store, and I was like, let me just go in there, and this jacket was there, and it's perfect. The price was great, and it was just really hard for me to find a jacket, this kind of old vintage jacket that fits me because they're usually humongous. So this was just meant to be, and I really love this jacket. So I'm so excited. I'm going to wear this so much. Do you like it?
Super cool.
It's so fun. So anyways, let me show you this bag. And I'm going to take my jacket off because I think it's easier to show. Okay. So let me show you over the shoulders. People want to see that. This bag can be carried so many ways. So over the shoulder, I think this is a great bag to hang stuff from because of the whole drapiness. You can't really see what it looks like. I guess let me get my sweater out of the way. So that's what it would look like. I love that. You could also carry it like I always do, just like a bag, handbag. And I think that's so cool and slouchy. I really find this bag is like made to move with your body, honestly. And this is the whole reason for doing this bag. A bag that just kind of flows with your body and with whatever you're wearing. Definitely wear it as a crossbody. I personally love the ropes. These straps I love. I have the rope straps and everything. I find the strap so great because you could use it as a crossbody, but it's so such a beautiful kind of elegant way to do a strap without having it to be a strap in your face, and I love that. And I also love it when you carry it over your shoulder. It's just such an elegant little kind of way, and I love the burgundy on the navy suede. I find that really rich, and it's just really beautiful. So many slouchy bags in Italy, right, Matt? Everything was slouchy. Super cool, and I just love how effortless it looks when it's slouchy. It's just got a cool vibe to it, and I feel like it's just like this vibe to this bag is so of what I'm feeling right now. A lot of people have been asking, can I get a computer in here? Yes, you could do a 13-inch computer in here. So that you can do, and I just love this bag. So this is the Maurice Hobo, and if you didn't watch PTTV on Friday, why did we name it the Maurice, Matt? Because we were, the last night in Milan, we were eating dinner, and dogs are allowed in the restaurants anywhere you go. So there was the cutest, hairy Dachshund. And the guy was just carrying his little dog.
Rottweiler, Doberman color.
Beautiful dog. Yeah. And he just was carrying his dog, and he just came by the table to say hi. I don't even know him. But then he just brought the dog, and he just let Matt hold the dog. And Maurice was so cuddly and cute, and I was like, oh my God, it's like this dog,
like
right?
The bag? Yeah.
Yes, because this bag is sort of cuddly. It really works with your body, and I really do believe it. This bag, as simple as it looks, it takes so much time to really design this bag and really kind of work it through so many times with how it drapes, how it relaxes, how it fits on your shoulder, all the minor details that go into work in this. Where do we put these little rings so that's really easy for you to put the straps on? So I think it's just simplicity, but so much thought has been put into this bag. Beautiful Italian suede, and all these bags have been made in Los Angeles. So amazing. Okay, so what else, Matt?
So many things.
So many things, right? We've had it's just been, I think we're a little jet lagged still, so I think
For sure.
we could definitely talk about the entire trip as we go on this week, but right now
we really liked Conclave.
Oh, the movie Conclave. It was excellent, right? I was
Not
taken
what I
aback by
expected.
it.
Yeah.
It was really, really good. Yes, I love that movie. What else was there?
You watched the Celine Dion movie?
That was really good. It's kind of really sad, and she's really tough. Like, that disease is horrible.
That's no joke.
That is no joke. So she's been really working through that. Just really sucks that it affects her, her singing, because that's her entire being, and so it really sucks for her. But yeah. So what else?
You watched the Clicquot movie, Madame Clicquot?
Yes. Yeah. So I love these long haul airplane rides because you could really watch movies that you normally don't have time for. So, and it's such a luxury because you're like, all right, there's nothing else for you to do, right? Other than that,
It was like one of the last protected spaces where you can actually
not get bothered. It's so true.
Yeah.
But now that there's Wi-Fi, it's like, anyways. What we did do on this trip, and if people were asking, no, this was not just a fun trip, we're going to have fun. I think it was great for us. It was for sure for work, looking for new ways and new materials we can use for our bags. Just looking out and seeing what's out there, really, right? Because we've been really working sort of in a vacuum here, and I feel like it just was really great to visit all these various places and really understand the tanning process of the leathers. Beautiful stories behind these leathers. These most of these tanneries we were looking at to work with, hundreds, like they're 100-year-old. So I find like that's a huge part of what we really want to bring to the table.
And it's a really cool craft. Like,
yeah.
I learned so much more about
The
leather
craftsmanship.
and the process. And
Yep. And I feel like
suede versus top grain leather versus that. It's just really interesting.
it's interesting, right? So Matt and I really have this mission of, as we move on with our bags, really working with the materials, working with the craftsmanship of like making these bags. And I think, it's just like the way this, the strap is made. It's not any of these bags will ever feel the same because a single person made the strap. And I think that's what's so key. It's not getting moved down the line really quickly. These are all made in batches, and you know who it is, you know who cut it. And I find like that story is so beautiful. So for us, that's why we were looking for more leathers, looking for new ways to make things, new techniques. So we learned a lot, and I think that's what we really want to bring for when we do fall bags, really work with the materials, right? And I think that's like truly bringing you a luxurious bag that will just last for a long time. And when you carry it, you feel great about it. It's like, every time I carry my Jack bag, this is the Jack bag over here, I really like, it just gets better with time. The leather is beautiful. We selected the fact that these were made in small batches in New York. I think like when you imagine that, you're like, God, what is being made in New York? Like, how is that? That's such a decadent thing, right? Just given the fact that it's impossible, like that, having that kind of space in New York is really absurd. So I think it's just really wonderful. And I think in Los Angeles too, and I think it's just really getting to know and really explain how we make our bags and the philosophy behind them. Really, that trip really inspired me, and that's really what I would like to do going forward with what we're bringing to the table. So if you guys are interested in that, come along for the ride, and I think it'll be really great as we move into new bags to really understand and really appreciate what goes into making your bag, why it breaks in, and why you have such a human connection with these bags, because real humans made this, and they really like one by one meticulously cut them. I mean, to paint all the edges, it takes not like a full day, just letting it dry. There's so many
Multiple
steps to making
coatings.
this bag, and it's just such a beautiful process. And I find that's what we're lacking these days, is like finding things where you have such a connection and really seeing just all that goes into just bringing this to the table,
There's like all these dimensions too. It's like, so I was learning with when it's a veg tan leather, it's like these proprietary, unique mixtures of like
Yeah.
tannins and natural
And the barrels that they
elements.
use.
It's like a winemaking
It's
process.
so beautiful,
you
and the
know?
amount of time it takes, and it's such a.
And then ultimately
such
the
an
colors
art.
applied by hand, like
Yeah.
with I mean, it's
It's such a beautiful.
each
art.
of these skins is like a canvas.
And like even this broken in leather is such an art to making this leather. It takes so much time, and that's why I find like that's so fascinating that people are so attracted to it, because I think we lack this human touch, and I find like it's so important, and I really want to imbue this in all the future products that we bring to the table. So.
And that's why we're less attracted to like these perfect bags.
Yeah,
Like,
and like I said, like when you buy this Maurice hobo, I don't think any one of these are going to be the same, because one person made this handle, and maybe some other guy made your handle, and they're all going to, they all look the same. They're all going to feel kind of different.
But each one's unique.
Yeah, and also the way these are cut. So I feel like that's the beauty of it, and that's when you're like, well, is that a Parker Thatch bag? I think you could really feel that, and I think it's really important to see that, where it's like, okay, this is what it, how much time was taken to just create a body, and this is such a beautiful body. So, anyways, that's what we learned, and we can't wait to bring more of that to what we're doing as in the coming days and sharing that. So, thank you for coming along with us for the ride. To Milan, and remember, onward.